inflatable catamarans.
So good morning, we are now live on YouTube. People watching on YouTube, this is the first race of the day. This is our first Procat race. It is a 15-minute race plus 1 lap. There are a few changes to boats out there. Massive Mallows are running, one of the Team Endeavour guys aren't running, and we've had a few driver navigator swaps due to broken people from yesterday. Once we're happy to get the first race of the day underway, we will keep you posted with a live commentary. Thank you for watching.
Everybody needs to course clear.
Right, we're just about to have starters orders, so you can see the race all together. Like you said, off main rolling start, so very slow with the engine in gear, and then we race away. All in their group position, so they've picked a number out of the hat and their position to the positions.
Again, I'm looking for a run over. I can see the kind of cycle over there. I can't see the rest of it.
So just listening to the radio at the moment, they are beginning their start procedure, so the race will be underway very shortly. They're coming from the distance towards the rocks and around the course in an anti-clockwise direction, coming right across the seafront.
So Darren, who's your top tip? Who's going to win this race?
I'm hurting.
Tell me. I think 21 should be out in front, followed by 51, he's got going, and then 57. I think Bulletproof should be in there somewhere, the top 3, top 4, and then closely followed by a very fast Aaron in a Team Endeavour boat.
Yeah, so I reckon it's probably going to be Bulletproof out there. Bulletproof, maybe Blackjack, Waveform, all contenders. Simon Harding, no, he's made some adaptations to his boat, changed his engine height very slightly. Different crop for today. They could all be out there, couldn't they? It could be. It's all down to that start, really, isn't it? Conditions, a lot more waves out there, 1.5 metre swell on the back straight. Less wind today, so less chance of blowing over, but with that swell, they're going to be breaking away from the water quite nicely out there.
So we've got race away, just confirmation on that. The cats on.
So welcome to OCRDA. We have got our first race of the day underway today. The Procats are going towards their first turn mark. There seems to be 1-2 boats up in the lead with a bit of a distance between the third place boat at the moment. Who's it going to be, Mal? What do you reckon?
just talking to the some other spectators, these boats should be hitting around 40 miles an hour today, I reckon. But on the flat conditions on the lake, they can hit speed to 70. So I think these waves are going to slow them down just a little bit, and will cause them a few problems.
So who's it going to be? We've got all of the boats coming towards us. They seem to be getting some quite good air out there today. Like we said, it is a little bit rolly. This is the first lap. Let's see what happens as they approach their second turn buoy in the first race of the day.
So we've got vision on the front boat. You can barely see the swell, the tide, the big hull sheds in there, and that looks to me like Blackjack Racing is out in front, but the other boats are very close behind. I can see a yellow boat there in third place, and it looks like 57 on the outside there as well.
There's definitely a clear leader there. That is Blackjack, I believe, out in lead. Is that one of the Team Endeavour boats in second place?
Yeah. Team Endeavour in second place there, really flying along, pushing hard. It's whether he can hold it out for the whole of the heat as they duck and dive, try not to get into each other's way. And that's the lads from Plymouth, that's 21, Blackjack Racing, comes flying through. Then Perry Murphy on 60, 57, 46. And then we got her in there, and number 64. Waveform next coming through, we got 57. And number 5, that's local lad, Louis Spinks. Then Simon Harding, 51, at the back there, really struggling with the pace there as he flies through. And number 63 come past.
Yeah, so 63 at the back, that's Brian Majiff and Steve Harris there, isn't it? Well, who was in second place? What number Team Endeavour boat was that, Maliki? Did you get eyes on them?
Perry Murphy, number 60.
Perry Murphy, eh?
I don't know who's nabbing for him. Dave Taylor might tell you beside you.
It's Linda Shannon today. So Linda's moved from Team 61 and she's jumped into Team 60 today.
Yeah, really good team there, and having an absolute blast. And they seem to have dropped back into fourth place now. So that pace they had the following seas is slowed them down with the head-on sea. So the difference between the two is you have the wave behind you or the wave coming at you, which makes a difference in the speed of the boat.
It's definitely quite lumpy out there, isn't it? As you see the boats break away from the water, they disappear almost into those holes out there. From here it does look quite flat, but I can assure you whilst you're out there, there's going to be some massive dips and troughs. So we've still got quite a clear leader, that's Blackjack Racing as they come around that top turn buoy. Getting some massive air down there. Who have we got in second place? Is that Waveform, I believe, second place at the moment? So just an announcement, if you are one of our OCR powerboat racers, you need to get your boats and your gear and get on in the water. We need to get your race away as soon as possible. So just an announcement, all OCR riders, navigators, drivers, please can you get your kit on, get in the water. We need to get your race away ASAP after this one.
So race leader, 21, comes past there, absolutely hooning. And second place, we've got Waveform in number 57. He's gained 4 places in that one lap. So what a mix-up. And then we got Blackjack Racing, Bulletproof Racing in 46, now coming past the line in third place. That's Mark Newson and Chris Carpenter. Next coming down, we can see the Team Endeavour boat, number 60, followed by Simon Harding, 51, seemed to have gained a few places himself, was running around in 6th place, and now he's at 4th. And he takes the inside line there, that's red and white boat there from Simon Harding. Next is number 5, and the good old battle with number 9, that's Sammy and Ed from North Wales. And next coming through, we've got number 60, that's Perry Murphy. He's dropped back 7 places there on that one lap.
Yeah, so Perry seems to get an absolutely cracking start there, but he just hasn't got that race speed to catch up with the guys in front, has he? Blackjack, though, on that back straight, they are pulling an absolute massive lead on Waveform, aren't they?
Yeah, but Waveform was dropped back there. They were actually in 5th place themselves, so they climbed up 4 positions and into 2nd place there on that first lap. So they are chasing down on number 21. They seem to have got themselves going a lot better, and they do tend to struggle on the standing starts and on the beach starts. Next we've got race leader coming down the back straight there, taking the right hand turn. You can see his navigators pinned into the middle of the hole. When they do turn right, they tend to lie in the middle to help the tubes go around on the right hand turn, which helps them out a lot.
So we've got our race leader, Blackjack Racing, number 21, coming down the start straight there before they take the chicane. In second place, we've got Waveform. I do think that they're dropping back very slightly, but our Bulletproof catching up with them currently in third place.
Yeah, Bulletproof loves the rough water. That's Stuart Holloway in number 57, and Scott Kershaw, who's also racing in the ACRDA power boat with Adam Power in F2. Then we have Simon Harding, that's Mark Lloyd and Simon Harding, 51, coming past the line now. And right behind them we've got Aaron, it looks like, in Team Endeavour boat, number 64. So there's Tim Spinks, Louis Spinks there, number 6, and then Ed and Sammy Scott in number 9. So we just had a retirement there, that's 6-0's retired, that's Perry Murphy has retired, so he's going to be coming back into the harbour. Obviously he's had a mechanical fault or a injured navigator. These boats seem to be handling the conditions very well and they're keeping a very good pace out there, just as an indication for the other craft we have racing. So there seems to be good speed and they are flying around as our race leader, number 1, Blackjack Racing, Jeremy Linford and Ben Catello in the Plymouth Racing Club. They're actually waiting for their new hull to come through at the moment. They have it named through it as they did a twist and turn, a chop there, and they see yellow flags raced. There they go, across the line as we got a retirement there going through. Second place, that's Scott Kershaw and Stuart Holloway in number 57, Waveform. Short races, the procats 10-minute heats, just to because there's a lot of effort involved in these tiny little boats. I mean, it's 3 heats per day, so we'll see them later on at lunchtime and once at the end of the day. And we've got another retirement by the looks of things. I'm not quite sure where he's going. He's just literally in and out there. That's number 63 racing. And next we've got Aaron coming round. That's number 64.
And then we got the local boys, Louis Spink out there, all the way from Torquay, local guys, local heroes out there. First season racing procats there for Louis. You know, he's doing quite well, he's having a bit of a battle out there with Sammy Scott. Still a clear first place leader though. It'll be about 50% of the way through this first race of the day.
And then back in the fleet we got number 9, which is Ed and Sammy. They've got their rev limiter still on, so we give him dispensation for being at the back. He's waiting to have his engine crank welded before he removes the limiter that he's got on the engine.
So what do you mean when you say that, Maliki? To some of the people that aren't technically minded, what do you mean by having the rev limiter removed?
So a rev limiter is almost like having a stop on the throttle, so it will stop you from getting full power. And the reason he has it not disconnected like everyone else has it disconnected is because they say you need to weld the crank, which is to stop it overspinning. When you take up a wave and land, it will strengthen.
Got ya. So basically, so they're not running as much power as the others, which explains why they're at the back. But obviously, they don't want to cut that rev limiter wire because they could over-rev their engine and destroy it, really. So they're playing the safe card, really.
Yeah, that's, and I'll let you know, here he comes, number 21, as he comes past the fourth corner. Wait until he comes around again.
And second place there, we got Waveform, boat number 57, coming around to take the final straight as we go through. We've got to be seeing that last lap flag in the next few minutes, I believe. Bulletproof there, sitting in a comfortable third place. I don't think they've got the legs today to catch up with the second place boat, but they're going to be giving it absolutely everything they can as they get plenty of air going across the seafront there. Simon Harding 51 Racing. He's not as quick as he was yesterday, is he? Whatever they've done, they've actually made that boat slower. They did some tweaks last night to it to try and gain some extra speed. It's obviously not paid off in their favour, is it, today? So we've got coming through now from our Team Endeavour boats. Like I said, Team Endeavour out there, they've normally got 5 boats out there running. Team Endeavour, they're based in Gosport in Hampshire. They've recently been awarded the Armed Forces Covent Garden Award. Team Endeavour, CIC, support assistance to the wounded, injured and sick serving military personnel and veterans. So what they do is they offer a safe space for ex-military veterans and current military people to come and race and have a bit of fun and a little bit of fun. They have been running a competition this week. There's a guy, Dave, who's currently whizzing up and down in a wheelchair. If you find him, grab hold of him, he'll give you a flyer. You can enter a competition by scanning a QR code and you can get a chance to win a possible £50,000. So that's side. So I believe we're going to be seeing the checkered flag this time as Blackjack come through to take first place in the first race of the day. So there we got it, we've got our checkered flag Blackjack taking first place. So the reason we didn't see the last lap flag in this race is because the race has been cut slightly short to try and keep things on timetables and due to the conditions. So when the race just goes straight to a checkered flag, that means the race has been shortened. So second place, 57, wave 4.
Third place, 46. Bulletproof Racing, Mark and Tris.
And in fourth place we got 51 Racing, Simon Harding there in the red boat coming through to take his checkered flag as well. They're going to be like, hang on a minute, we haven't seen the last lap flag, so they know that the race has been shorter. They're going to be thanking us for that today because those conditions are not great out there. Feel sorry for the jet ski racers. They're going to be getting massive arm pump today doing that job. That's what they're doing. The next race we're going to have today will be our first powerboat race of the day. In the powerboat racing we have F1, F2 and F3. So boat number 64 from Team Endeavour taking the checkered flag. Then we got the local boys there, Tim Spink's team. Raced by, I think that's Louis Spink and Tiggy Ramsey normally, but I'm not sure, they might have swapped navigators for today. There you go, they're coming through to take the checkered flag. Local lads there. And right in the back, having some serious difficulties getting the power down there. We've got all the way from Wales, I think it was, Malachi said, Sammy Scott racing their boat. Like I said, they are going to be sat at the back, but that boat's still got its rev limiter in place, so it's not revving as high as the others.
So if you're on the boats, you need to get your helmets on because we get this next race underway. So helmets on, the boats. So if you're not in the water, you tune 8.